Morning. We're going to be talking a wee bit about the Hobbit movies and what has happened over the last wee while with regard to these. It was always assumed they were going to be made in New Zealand, but recently, of course, the unions got involved, supposedly on behalf of the actors, although personally I don't know of any actor that actually complained personally, and tried to change the rules and make sure they got more pay and more benefits, and it just threw the whole industry into a turmoil. There was a threat for a while that New Zealand would actually lose the filming rights, and I think everybody should agree that this would have been a catastrophe. To really get ourselves in the market in this sort of industry, we need to be seen. It'll bring in tourism, which will help the economy as well. And I just feel that was a bit of a letdown on behalf of a very few people causing so much turmoil. Luckily, the government has now stepped in and they have agreed to make some changes. These include introducing legislation that's going to clarify the distinction between the independent contractors and the employees as far as it relates to the film production industry. There are still some people that are up in arms over this. They feel it's taking away workers' rights. However, my question to those that argue that is, would you rather those workers had no work? At least this way they know they're going to get a job out of this. They're also going to widen the qualifying criteria for the large budget screen production fund. That will likely improve New Zealand's competitiveness as a film destination. Again, people argue that this is prostituting ourselves in the industry, but it's a toss-up. Do you want to get these opportunities, or do you want to be left out completely? The government is also offering to offset some of the marketing costs as sort of a strategic partnership. Once again, that gives us the right to promote ourselves alongside the film and get people in to see where things were made and to experience it. And if this is going to bring money into the economy, then I think that's a good thing for New Zealand. Obviously, some people will disagree with me. A lot do agree with my point of view. A lot of people involved in the making of the film are very happy with what's being done, including Peter Jackson and Fran Walsh. I would say the majority of actors that know they're going to get a decent job out of this and be well recognised for it. The government of the day is being National and therefore John Key. They're quite happy because they feel they're making the right decision for New Zealand as a whole, as well as for the industry. Of course, their oppositions, Labour and the Greens, are the ones that are saying this is not a good idea. So far though, I haven't heard any convincing argument for what would have been a better way of handling it, just that they don't like the way it's been handled. The studio executives are quite happy. Everything's been sorted out now. Apparently they are now 5 weeks behind on pre-production, but at least things can be seen to be moving forward. And two of the members that have been cast as dwarfs, that's Mark Hadlow and Peter Hempleton, said they were delighted to hear that the movie would be shot in New Zealand. Hadlow said the movie would provide jobs for thousands of people, no matter what those opposed to the deal said, and the most important thing to come out of this is that these two films are now going to be shot in New Zealand and will have a massive impact. It's going to be a great thing for our country, and I hope we all get to see the benefits of it. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.